Hello students, this semester I am handling the subject Mass Transfer 1. Now we are going to discuss introduction of Mass Transfer 1. First of all, we are going to discuss what is meant by mass transfer, why mass transfer is important, what are the modes of mass transfer. First one, what is meant by mass transfer? It describes the transport of mass from one point to another and is one of the main pillars in the subject of transfer phenomena. Transfer phenomena subject covered mass transfer, heat transfer and momentum transfer. Momentum transfer is nothing but fluid mechanics. This subject is the main pillar in the subject of transfer phenomena. It may take place in a single phase or over phase boundaries in multi-phase system. Second one, why mass transfer important? Mass transfer tells us the mechanism and concentration between different phases. So to understand the mechanism of transfer due to difference in concentration is explained by mass transfer. That's why it is very important subject for chemical engineers. It's very important things here. Mass transfer obey the concentration gradient. Why? Because concentration gradient is the driving force in mass transfer. So simply said, mass transfer is defined mass transfer from higher concentration to lower concentration. Third one, what are the modes of mass transfer? Two modes of mass transfer. One is mass transfer by diffusion. What is mass transfer by diffusion? Transport of mass by random molecular motion in laminar flowing fluid. What is laminar flow? Laminar flow is nothing but Reynolds number less than 2100. This mass transfer by diffusion occurs due to concentration gradient. Already I said the concentration gradient is the driving force of mass transfer. Second one, temperature gradient. Third is the hydrostatic pressure difference. What is the examples of mass transfer by diffusion? The real-time example. Perfume is sprayed in one part of your room. At soon it diffuses so that you can smell it everywhere. Second example, a drop of food coloring diffuses throughout the water in a glass so that eventually the entire glass will be colored. These two are real-time examples for mass transfer by diffusion. Second mode of mass transfer, convective mass transfer. Mass can be transported between a boundary of a surface and a moving fluid. Example, molecular diffusion of a sugar cube in a cup of coffee by stirring. Objective of this subject, students will learn to determine mass transfer rate under laminar and turbulent conditions. What is the difference laminar and turbulent? So laminar flow is nothing but Reynolds number less than 2100. Turbulent condition is nothing but Reynolds number greater than 4000. Unit 1. What are the topics are covered in Unit 1? Introduction to mass transfer operation. What is mass transfer? Mass transfer from higher concentration to lower concentration. or mass transfer from one place to another place. So which one is the driving force in mass transfer? Concentration gradient or chemical potential? Which law obey the mass transfer? Fick's law of diffusion. State Fick's law of diffusion. Flux is directly proportional to the concentration gradient. Flux is nothing but capital J under steady state condition. This is directly proportional to the concentration gradient. Already I said the driving force of mass transfer concentration gradient. dC by dx. dC is nothing but concentration difference in terms of gram per centimeter cube. dx is nothing but change in distance in centimeter. Remove the directly proportional, we are adding the constant minus d, capital D. So Fick's law of diffusion, capital J is equal to minus d into dC by dx. What is capital D? Capital D is nothing but diffusion coefficient in terms of centimeter per second square. So what is the use of negative sign? The negative sign indicates decrease in concentration, but the flux is positive value or positive quantity. Flux is nothing but capital J. Negative sign indicates decrease in concentration, but the flux is positive quantity or positive value. What are the mass transfer operations? Mass transfer operations, for example, gas absorption AB, adsorption AD, distillation, extraction, drying, humidification, etc. Second topic, molecular diffusion in gases, liquids and solids. What is molecular diffusion? This is simply called diffusion. It is the thermal motion of the all particles like liquid or gas or solid at temperature above absolute zero. The rate of this movement is a function of temperature, viscosity of fluid and size. Size is nothing but mass of the particle. The real-time example, the oxygen diffuses into the blood. Or industrial example, carbon dioxide diffuses out. This is molecular diffusion or simply called diffusion. Next topic, diffusivity measurement and prediction. This is laboratory experiment. Diffusivity measurement. Acetone and water. What is diffusivity? Measure of the capability of a substance or energy to be diffused or to allow something to pass by diffusion. What is diffusion? Diffusion is nothing but this is the mass transfer of an individual component through a stagnant mixture due to a concentration gradient. Last topic, multi-component diffusion. In multi-component diffusion, the system involving multi-component mixture, more than one component. Unit 2, what are the topics covered in Unit 2? First one, eddy diffusion. Define eddy diffusion. This is called turbulent diffusion. Is any diffusion process by which substance are mixed in the atmosphere. So another definition, fluid system due to eddy motion. What are eddies? Circular movement. Second one, concept of mass transfer coefficient. It is a diffusion rate constant that relate the mass transfer rate, mass transfer area and concentration change as driving force. Third one, theories of mass transfer. What are the theories? Film theory, boundary layer theory, penetration theory, surface renewal theory, etc. Next one, different transport analogy. So mass transfer analogies, Reynolds analogy, Chilton-Goldman analogy, Taylor-Frankel analogy, von Karman analogy. Next one, application of correlations for mass transfer coefficient. The application. So the application of correlation is falling liquid film or mass transfer coefficient in laminar flow. Laminar flow is nothing but that is a straight flow or plane flow. Reynolds number less than 2100. Next one, interface mass transfer. Interface mass transfer is nothing but transport of mass within a single phase. Depends directly to concentration gradient of the transporting component or species in that phase. Next one, relationship between individual and overall mass transfer coefficient. This is a derivation, individual and overall mass transfer coefficient. Next topic, NTU and NTP constant, number of transfer unit and number of theoretical plate concept. Last topic, stage wise and differential contactors, not contractors, contactors. And in the syllabus they are mentioned contractor. This is not the contractor, this is the contactor. Stage wise contactor, example plate column, RDC, rotating disc contactor, venturimeter, already you are familiar, there is a venturimeter. Second one, differential contactor, example falling film, packed column, spray tub. Unit 3, these are the topics are covered: humidification, equilibrium, humidity chart, adiabatic operation, bed bulb temperature, humidification operation, design of cooling tower, and also theory, dehumidifier and humidifier using enthalpy transfer unit concept. What is humidification? Increase the vapor content of a gas. Dehumidification, that is the reverse operation. Decrease the vapor content of a gas. Then equilibrium, there is no tendency change. The humidity chart already you are familiar. Then adiabatic operation, under adiabatic condition there is no heat loss or gain. Bed bulb temperature, humidification operation, then design of cooling tower. This is the design calculation. Then both operation, humidification and dehumidification using enthalpy transfer unit concept. Unit 4, drying equilibrium, classification of dryer, batch drying, mechanism and time of cross through circulation drying. Then continuous dryer, material and energy balance, determination of length of rotary dryer using rate concept. Generally what is drying? The removal of moisture. Classification of dryer, tray dryer, vacuum dryer, rotary dryer. This is the classification of dryer. Then what is the difference between batch and continuous operation, or batch drying and continuous drying? So one thing is very important. It is difficult to maintain the same quality in batch drying. This is the drawback of batch drying compared with the continuous drying. So that's why most of the industry prefer the continuous dryer. Then mechanism and time of cross through circulation drying. What is the mechanism? What about the rate concept, ideas and the time concept through circulation drying. Material and energy balance, I think you are familiar. So material balance problem using dryer and the energy balance problems using dryer. Last one, determination of length of rotary dryer using rate concept. Unit 5, crystallization. What is crystallization? It is a solidification of atoms or molecules into a highly structured form called crystal. It can also refer to the solid liquid separation and purification technique, in which mass transfer occurs from a liquid solution to a pure solid crystalline phase. Simple word, crystallization, solid liquid separation technique. Use of crystallization, purification of substances. Industrial application, pharmaceutical industry. Equilibrium, there is no tendency change. Classification of crystallizer, batch crystallizer and then continuous crystallizer. Mass and energy balance of crystallizer. Kinetics of crystallization. What is meant by kinetics? Chemical and biochemical reaction. Nucleation and growth. The key difference between nucleation and growth: formation of a new structure, that is nucleation. This is the first step of crystal formation. Growth, process of increasing the size of a pre-existing structure. Next, design calculation of batch crystallizer. Last one, population balance, model and design of continuous crystallizer. After completion of the course, these are the outcomes. Students would have knowledge in diffusion and its application in laminar and turbulent conditions. Students would apply the mass transfer concept in the design of mass transfer operation like humidification, dryer and crystallizer. Textbook of mass transfer operation by Tribon, transfer process and unit operation by Gian Goplis, unit operation in chemical engineering by McAvan Smith. Reference book, Chemical Engineering by Coulson and Richardson, Separation Process Principle by Cedar and Henley, Principles of Mass Transfer and Separation Process by Bineke Dutta. Thank you for your attention.